back to another edition of It's a Great Day, Wisconsin. And we're here with Dre, my co-host. She's a kitty cat.
I'm a fabulous kitty.
And I, last minute, had to change costumes because one could not be found. So I put one together and decided since these are little baby spiders, I'm the queen of the spiders.
You see that with the cape. And she got the cape.
And I got a cape. See, look.
I don't even like spiders. But good thing Kathy the queen of the spiders can keep under control.
That's right. Well, I tell you why I even thought of that is because the other night when I was getting ready to go to bed, I put the pillows, I was doing the sheets and everything, and there was a spider crawling from the back of my bed onto my pillow, and it was about this big. I started screaming, ah! And I was trying to hit it. No matter how many times I tried to hit that spider, it wouldn't die. And so finally I was like really screaming. And I don't know, I found the strength to get something and smush it. I'm sorry, those activists that want me to save the spider, but
No.
I'm really terrified of spiders. I do
Me
not
too.
like spiders.
I have fallen around and rolled in the grass for a spider being on me. Like I've been in my car, and like it was a spider web in the car, and it was like, okay, so that means it's a spider in here somewhere. I had to call my friend for her to drive me to work. I said, because there is no way I can drive this car, and this spider cascade down on me. I will be in that car accident.
No, one time I was driving with my son, and I'm driving, I think it was in the summertime, and one came down. While I was driving, I went, ah! I was going all over the road, ah! The spider's swinging back and forth, and my son's like, what's going on? And he's like, Mom, pull over. He's an adult, but he was like, pull over. And I finally pulled over, and I ran out of the car screaming, not realizing that when I got out of the car, I took the spider with me. So I'm running around screaming in a circle, and my son is like, Mom, stop! And he's hitting me until he gets the spider off. So, yeah, it was some kind of, I don't know if those, traveling, on Verona Road has ever seen some crazy woman dancing in a circle. It was me.
I'm not big on spiders at all. I can mess with centipedes, worms, beetles. I cannot do spiders.
Well, I love to fish. I'm a big fisher woman, and my family loves to fish. And the only thing, I don't mind getting the earthworms and the crawlers and putting them on the hook and baiting my line and everything. But my husband is so terrified of baiting his hook. I bait my husband's hook because he says they're squishy and they're mucusy and stuff. So yeah, I guess everybody's got their little phobia, right?
That's fair, but spiders is definitely, I'll stand outside a threshold for a spider being there. I cannot do spiders. But Halloween is the season, and it's the time of year where spiders are very, big and
just as long as they're not alive, like these. Yeah. See, that's why I don't mind being the queen
glitter
of them.
spiders. Those are the ones I'm looking for.
So, how was your weekend?
I had a good time. We went to the Color Vibe run in Milwaukee. It rained, but we still went down there. Went to a place called Casablanca. It's a Mediterranean style restaurant.
Wow.
And I had this awesome lamb burger, and I had this rose water lemonade that's very
rose water. That
I know.
Good.
It was very aromatic
and
had the essence of rose, and just was really good lemonade. And we hookah'd. We did vanilla.
You did hookah?
I did.
Is that like smoking marijuana?
No, hookah is like hashish, but apparently you smoke in like the water vapors, so the part that you sucking in is the water vapor part of it.
Oh, okay.
That's what they tell you. I don't know. It ain't weed though. There could be some weed, but it was like we did like a vanilla lemon blend. So it was interesting. It was a bunch of me and my friends, and we just hung out. It's a really nice spot. You can tell it was culturally diverse, just even economically in there, because it was people who were super casual, but then there's people pulling up in Jaguars outside. So, so it was just like, a lot of people in here.
Yeah.
But it was a really nice spot, and it was really good prices. So I definitely recommend somebody going to the Casablanca.
We have to go try that. Go up there. We'll be going up there really soon, hopefully, and hopefully filming there as well, and being in their papers there as well as here.
So yeah. Milwaukee's definitely a nice spot to go on the weekends, nice refresher. And then we went to do we did brunch at 2 different places, and that was nice.
Wow. Well, we went to this weekend was my husband's birthday, well, his birthday was last week. We celebrated this weekend on Sunday, and well, it was supposed to be Saturday, but we ended up. And you know, it's just something about the guys. They just don't get the birthday they're supposed to get. I felt so sorry for him.
But what kind of birthday did you want to give him versus what kind did he get?
I wanted to give him like a big family birthday. Let's go out to dinner. Let's go to the movies. Let's have a nice cake and stuff. And we have some friends, Stephanie, Hoot, and Christine Richards, who brought him baked cakes, and we have like adopted grandchildren that we just love, and they had a little kiddie party for him. But I just wanted to give him something special because our family's had a really hard year this year, but for some reason it just wasn't the same like I wanted it to be. So but that's something about the guys, you just last minute like
One of my guy friends, I just bought him some books. Like, I like to give things that people can use for their birthdays.
Yeah.
And I gave him a exercise book, and then I gave him a book with he likes Garfield and a bunch of jokes and things in it. And then a inspirational book because he's working on his spirituality. And I thought to myself, I was like, that's a gift I would like to get.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, you're supposed to give people stuff they want.
I know. You're like, you don't have to have it if you don't want it.
And that's what I told him. I was like, now, if you want to read that book, let me know.
Give it back to me.
But he actually told me, he was like, he took the exercise book with him. It's LL Cool J, platinum fitness book, because he's big into LL Cool J. And so he said he took it to the gym, and he was like, it got a lot of useful information in it. And I was actually impressed that he like this gift, even though for women it was very thoughtful. We I think we think a lot into it, and they just probably want something simple like steak and potatoes.
They really do. My husband's like, I don't need anything, you don't have to give me anything. But I went out and got him a couple of sweatsuits and stuff. My kids got him some really awesome gifts, and so it turned out to be good. I just felt bad for him because he just I just wanted to give him something more because I love him so much. But he was great. He loved it anyway.
Good.
So I wanted to touch base with you about some hot topics. Putting on my glasses. Spider Queen doesn't have those many eyes, but I wanted to talk about Made in America. Okay, so you know how everything we buy is from another country. Everything you pick up is made in China.
What are these cups?
This actually was made in China. Everything we have is made in
Shame
China.
on Patty, she got us these cups.
Oh my gosh, I ordered them locally, but they ordered them from China. Okay, so anyway.
But if you got some local cups, we'll take those too.
Yeah, we'll take local. So you know how to try. They try to get big companies to buy USA or sell USA, and even on channel, was it ABC, Diane Sawyer tried to shame them into go through a house, you get rid of all things that are from overseas. Let's buy USA, right?
Then what you gonna have in your house?
Well, they try to introduce you to companies that are in the USA so you can support your local, and then try to shame the companies into selling or producing their products here in the United States so that we can build our economy back up instead of farming it out. So I'm saying in the state of Wisconsin, I forgot I have my grandma glasses on, is let's take a stand. Let's take a stand. Let's only buy local products made in our state, our great state of Wisconsin, for Christmas this year. Let's try to do that.
I think that would be really awesome.
Yeah, and if we do that, we're supporting the USA, and we're supporting local, and we're supporting our country, And yes, things are cheaper in the big box stores. That's why they farm it out, because it's cheaper to make it in their countries, but we're supporting their countries.
I agree.
We're not supporting the United States, or our state of Wisconsin. So I'm saying, Governor Walker, if you hear me, I dare you to come on our show and help support buying local within our state of Wisconsin. Now, I don't want a rep sent from the governor's office. It would have to be the governor himself to say, let's take a stand with It's a Great Day, Wisconsin, and let's encourage those in the state of Wisconsin to support and buy local, to send that message to Washington that we want our businesses to stop farming out and to keep it in our country so we can build our economy up instead of other people's economy.
In Wisconsin, it's always really nice, especially when you're purchasing products and you see that Made in Wisconsin logo. You can even go on the website to see what companies make things locally. In Madison, especially in this area, the Verona area, because in Middleton, that's where they have the big Mattel, when they make the American Girl dolls and the Barbie dolls, and you can go out there and purchase those things, and it's local people right in Wisconsin working on those things. I mean, it's cheese places here in Madison.
Swiss Colony.
It's just so many places that you can go. It just on one little street like Williamson and Monroe, you can go to those locally owned businesses and find the coolest little trinkets. There's a flower shop right on Monroe, and they have a aisle where they have like Oprah's like favorite things, and so you know how companies always send in things to her, and that store has been chosen quite a few times to be featured in her favorite things. And I mean, it's just the cutest little, this is so unique to me, or this is so unique to like Wisconsin or Madison or Verona and Fitchburg. Like just if it's nothing but if it's food or clothing. You were telling me about a clothing line that's local out in this area now. So I definitely think that would be an awesome challenge for people.
I mean, we need to go local and support our businesses local. And the reason why those things are a little more expensive is because they're the same cheap things that's offered to the big companies that farm out of the country don't get the same breaks. I don't think, I'm not sure, this is just my opinion, that they don't get the same breaks as those big companies. So they have to put in a little more, maybe just a few pennies more on their item to support being in this country. But we have to support our country. And if we do that within the state of Wisconsin, then those prices will eventually go down. But we're investing in our own state. And I think we need to invest in our own state. And
I agree.
That's why I wanted to put that challenge to Governor Walker. I dare him.
Well, we will see if Scott Walker takes that challenge.
Let's see if he can show up to a very multicultural TV show that supports the state of Wisconsin and encourages to buy and support local within the state of Wisconsin.
Scott Walker, you got a challenge on the table.
Here we go. Let's start with our state.
That's right.
Okay, and the next item I wanted to bring up to you, Andrea, sorry, is 8 signs your house is haunted.
First, let me say this. So we went to Euster's. If you make sure to definitely check that out. That segment out. We had an awesome time, and we went through a haunted house. Quite a few portions of a house.
You'll see it probably on this show,
And so I know mine ain't haunted because I come in with the blessed oil and we bless everything. So it was haunted before we got there. When we left with the olive oil, it wasn't. Now, how would we know that the house is haunted?
Okay, well, I thought this would be a cool thing, especially here, because I got this off the Huffington Post because I love that site. Okay, one is extra unexplained noises in your home. Okay. 2 is household items will move around, like the keys or books. Like you'll put your cup here and then you're talking and all of a sudden it's right here. Or you put your keys somewhere and all of a sudden it's somewhere else. So, and books and stuff like that. So, 3 is bizarre shadows. So if you're living in your home and you see a shadow, and these are true. This is not fake or funny. This is true. You'll see a bizarre shadow, like if something is not supposed to be there, but all of a sudden the lights go off or something's off, but that shadow is still there, lurking. 4 is strange behavior from your kids or pets, because they have a natural sense.
So those 6 things.
If you see your animal start, cats or dogs barking,
I don't trust no cats.
out of nowhere, there could be something in your home or your baby. 5 is feeling of being watched in your home. You ever get that feeling of being watched, like somebody's watching you?
Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
But I think it's because my blinds, I usually have them cracked, and it's like I wonder.
Oh, she really wants someone to watch her. That's what it is.
I'm on the second floor though, so
maybe she likes the voyeurs.
Shame on Kathy. Shame.
Okay, 6. Terrifying and reoccurring dreams. So if you have terrifying recurring dreams. 7 is electronic devices spontaneously turn on and off. Like all of a sudden your TV will come on.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know, it's like your blender will come on, but just spontaneous. Your
Now,
lights
if your
will go on
blender
and
just
off.
come on, now you might actually have some problems. Now TV, you might have kicked the cord, but the blender, it takes some effort.
Yeah. 8 is unexplained writings. They were explaining on the website that sometimes there'll be stuff on the wall saying "get out," or if you go in your bathroom and the shower is steaming up their mirror, and there'll be writing that will appear.
Now that right there is out of order. That would scare me. Now the rest of this stuff, it sounds like you got kids in your house. They're making unexplained noises. It's like random little shadows. It's not like you got kids running around. But that writing on the wall stuff, now that's questionable. I got a good story about that. One of my friends in undergrad, he used this glow-in-the-dark paint and painted his ceiling like "I'm gonna get you." But you couldn't see it during the day. So the next year, his brother actually got assigned the same room in the dorms in Woody.
Oh my gosh!
And when they got there, of course, you set the beds up in the room, and so he made sure his brother got set up right in the corner where his bed used to be, and they bunked bedded it and everything. He was like, "You're gonna love this room. It's the best room in the like I'm so excited you got this room." But he had already talked to housing to see if he could get him into that room, just for like family tradition. But unbeknownst to him, he had painted on the ceiling. And the first night he was there, he's sleeping in his bed and he wake up and it's "I'm gonna get you" on the ceiling. And he freaked out, freaked out. But we all kind of knew it was like the longest prank. Like it was like, when is this prank gonna pay off? And I think him and his brother, they pranked each other all throughout undergrad. But
can you imagine?
That was the best.
At night you're going to sleep and then you see that on your ceiling.
That was the best executed prank I'd seen.
Well, they say that extra things from people who actually have haunted homes in the United States. One, flies will never disappear despite how much poison and stuff you use.
Flies?
Flies will never disappear. 2, strange voices. You'll hear them around the house. Like think you're hearing somebody whispering or talking in another room, but there's no one there. And 3 is cabinet and drawers will open inexplicably. So you'll all of a sudden they'll be like,
when in California, if your cabinets and drawers open in Wisconsin, you have problems.
And 4, older homes are the most likely homes to be haunted. So if you have an older home, I would go have someone come and bless your home or something, or walk through, or maybe check out these signs. I mean, they're pretty creepy.
Or do the history of where you live at, because then you can always...
You might be on a graveyard. You just don't know what you're on anymore.
That's
seriously.
True.
Okay, so also, I wanted to bring up in Hot Topics today, also from the Huffington Post, so you can see that I'm kind of obsessed with that.
Because it's a combination of people reporting from different places.
Yeah, everywhere,
it's a really good hub
all
for
over the
news.
world, what do you think is the most vulnerable emotion that a person experiences, Andrea?
I would probably say sadness.
Sadness?
And you want to say joy or excitement or happiness, but I think maybe sadness or fear.
Okay. Well, according to Dr. Brene Brown, she said joy, actually, is the most vulnerable emotion that we experience. She said vulnerability is not a weakness. In fact, it can be our greatest strength. She appeared on Oprah's Life class.
Okay.
And she also said that, I don't know, are you a perfectionist?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, those of us, I am too, those of us who are perfectionists, that we use perfectionism as an emotional shield to protect ourselves. And there are 2 other emotional shields that people use to protect themselves. One is numbing, which is like our drug of choice, which is like food or drugs or gossip or social media. We use that to numb ourselves, watching the Kardashians. Teen Mom, I don't know. the Housewives of Jersey.
Is that what you be watching?
That's what I watch. I'm trying to pull away from them.
I watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I'm not going to tell no stories.
No, I try to pull away from those people. They're so crazy. And then 2 is foreboding joy, which is, even though joy is the most vulnerable emotion to handle, but people that get something great, they go, oh, you won this award, and then they'll say, like Everybody Loves Raymond, I'm probably going to fall down the stairs and kill myself holding this award. Or if they get money, they'll say, was it Debbie Downer on Saturday Night Live? Like, oh, we're here in this great state. Yeah, but there's earthquakes and they're going to kill you in the morning, kind of thing. So,
that's terrible.
yeah, so those are people who can't handle joy.
Okay.
Okay, but people that can handle joy, the reason why they can handle it is because they're grateful for the moment of that joy.
Well, look at that.
Yeah. And instead of using, instead of saying something bad's going to come, or, you know how people always say, I'm just waiting for the other boot to fall? Mm-hmm. The same thing.
They don't say that a lot, though,
No.
That's a dying idiom.
Yeah, so we need to enjoy the joy.
I agree.
And just be grateful.
That's that live in the moment.
Yeah.
And a lot of times that's hard because I'm really bad with surprises because it's like I enjoy a good surprise, but it makes me so embarrassed. It's like, no, like don't give me all this attention. It's make me really like embarrassed. But it's like, oh, you thought about me, you made me surprised. But it's like, no, everybody's looking at me now. So
yeah,
it's my catch-22.
Your catch-22
is a surprise.
Yeah, I don't know for me. But the last thing I wanted to bring up, were also from the Huff, is 10 life lessons that you should unlearn. So one is, and some of them I find interesting. One is problems are bad. We're supposed to unlearn that problems are bad, because finding solutions to problems is what gives life gusto. So
I agree with that.
Problems are not bad. Actually, problems help us solve issues and stimulates us. And if you don't have any problems, you create problems to make them.
And if you don't have no problems, you probably are someone else's problem.
Yeah. You're probably one of those drama queens that loves drama. That's what it is. Okay, and 2, it's important to stay happy. Okay, do you think that's true?
I think that happiness doesn't have to be this... happiness can be exuded in many ways, and I think people feel like because you're smiling and you're like really enthusiastic about things that you're happy. But I think being content, feeling safe, being sheltered, feeling fed, feeling cared for, those are signs of happiness. So I don't think that it always has to be something that's a happiness on display, but a content with self can be a happiness.
That's true. Well, it says that it's okay to be sad, to give yourself permission to feel what you feel, because that's well-being.
I agree.
Because without sadness, you don't know what the happiness and joy feels like. So,
and you don't know how to appreciate it.
And you don't know how to appreciate it either. And I think, I'm not sure if it was you that shared with me, or somebody had shared with me, that even Oprah Winfrey, when someone hurts her feelings, she takes 10 minutes to cry and feel the hurt, to say, wow, that really hurt me. And then she moves on.
I did not know that.
Yeah, then she moves on right after she gives herself that moment to feel it. Because when you stuff those feelings down and you pretend like that didn't hurt me, I don't know, my husband's like that, and some of my sons are like that. Like they'll say something to them and then they'll say, so that didn't bother me, that hurt me. But I think women too do that, but you stuff those feelings so far down that you become hardened. And you really, Oprah was saying that you have to feel the moment. You have to take, wow, that really hurt my feelings. I need to take a minute and cry for 10 minutes.
So you don't have that displaced anger or those displaced emotions where it comes out as you unleash it on somebody else about something and it had nothing to even do with it. So that is a good coping mechanism for sadness.
Yeah. And the third thing is, I'm irreparably damaged by my past. That's another statement we have to unlearn. What she said, no matter what the issue is that you went through in your past, you're supposed to take what's bothering you, whatever issue that is, then think of 3 reasons why that's not true.
Okay.
And unintentionally, your brain will let that thought go. So subconsciously, your brain will release that thought.
So that's kind of to address when people have the negative self-think or that self-talk to themselves. And I never, every time I've ever heard that concept, I never really thought much of it. It's like, Well, do people really down themselves? But I found myself personally when it's like working out. I used to crack a joke about being like the plus size person in the room. It's like, oh well, I don't sit in those kind of chairs because I'm plus size. And it is just that it's you combating the situation. It's like address it, and so I think that's a good way to think about it.
Just think about the bad situation, and then say 3 reasons why. Write it down if you have to, and say 3 reasons why that's not true.
Okay.
And you might think this is not going to work, but actually the synapses that are going on in your brain will release that thought. And you'll start thinking more positive. Okay. And you'll let go of that. 4 is working hard leads to success. We need to unlearn that thought.
Work smart, not hard.
It says even, how babies and mammals, when they first are learning, the first 5 years, they learn through play. They learn through play. So play is, they're saying play, not work, is the key to success.
Okay.
So like when we're playing here, we're actually being successful.
Me and my friend, we were talking about this weekend is that we randomly talked about poverty, but well, it's very targeted to what she does at work. But one thing that I said to her was, I want to be paid not for my time. I want to be paid for my passion. And that's it. That's that. Like American Family has that concept of permission to play at the Dream Bank. We went there a couple of weeks ago, and play is definitely an element of connecting, of experiencing, of growing and seeing. So I think that's a really good concept.
Yeah, because when you're just working hard, that creates stress. And then those of you out there who are like, die hard, working hard, and there's no play or fun in it, those are the ones that tend to get high blood pressure quicker, heart attacks easier,
gain weight, stress causes you to gain
everything,
weight.
Sadness, depression,
anxiety.
you name it. Yeah, anxiety. So have fun. If you're not having fun, then you're not learning. 5 is success is the opposite of failure. That's something we have to unthink, unlearn.
Okay.
What we need to tell ourselves is success is built on failure.
Because repetition.
Once you learn, you're better. There's been so many millionaires that have
Colonel Sanders, they said the KFC man, they said he had 138 ideas that failed before he actually got the recipe for Kentucky Fried Chicken. And it wasn't just chicken recipes, just ideas and things he tried.
Yeah.
And then got that recipe and kept going.
It's true. Steve Harvey, what is it, Ellen? There's so many people that, you have a lot of failures, a lot of big business people, Bill Gates, that you have failures before, So success is built on failure. 6 is, it matters what people think of me. We need to unlearn that sentence. When you listen to lies about yourself, you're playing into the fantasies of what they think you are.
That's because you've allowed somebody to construct who you are through their eyes.
And
you're beginning to live that.
Right. And those are just lies because that's not who you actually are. They don't truly know who you are.
I can see that.
Yeah. And then, and just a side note on that, just imagine what people would do if they didn't care what anybody thought in the whole world.
Some people probably wouldn't even wear clothes.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't. They'd just be out, just be free. Just free in the world.
This. Maybe just my husband right now. So 7 is, we should think rationally about our decisions. We need to unlearn that thought. You don't have to think rationally about your decisions because your body, you have to pay attention to how your body reacts.
Okay.
If your body tenses up to something, anything in your life, then that's something you should stay away from. If your body relaxes to something in your life, if you're really enjoying it, like play, then that's what you should be doing. So that's how your decisions, they're saying, should be based by. Okay, we're almost done. 8 is the pretty girls get all the good stuff. Is that true?
I don't know, because
I hear blondes have more fun.
They do say. See, I can't go blonde because my hair might fall out. I might have to wear like a blonde weave, and I can tell you. But I don't know. They do say that if you are beautiful, you do get further in life. And I think it's because how people respond to you. But the older that I've gotten, I've felt that personality, the core of who a person is, because that doesn't change. The aesthetic and what you look like, that can change. Your clothing, you know, with life circumstances, all that can change. But who you are at your heart, that care, that, because people don't remember a lot of, you know, the things that, what you look like and how fashionable you were, but they do remember how they felt when they interacted with you, how you treated them. And so, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, to combat that statement. There
That's
you go.
true. That's true. Well, it says, what they say, the research says, is yes, they get preferential treatment in most scenarios, but there's a catch to it. Everyone is also not seeing their soul. So you could be with someone who's, you know, soulless, really black inside, hateful, or maybe they'll feel sad because no one's seeing them for who they are, how smart they are, how wonderful they really are, because they're basing everything on their appearance. So that's like a bad place to be. Okay, and then I'll give you 9 and 10. 9 is if all my wishes came true right now, life would be perfect. We need to unlearn that thought. People.
That kind of reminds me of people like, I wish that we could save, everybody can get along, or peace on earth, or.
Yeah. It says people who have what they want all over are in rehab clinics, they're divorce courts, and in jail, because good fortune has side effects. Basically, any external thing we depend on to make us feel good also has the power to make us feel bad.
More money, more problems.
That's right. That's right. You know those people that win the lottery and then their family comes and takes everything they have, and then or it causes battles, and well, there you go. That proves it there. And the last one is loss is terrible. Just not think that. But you know, I try to understand the definition of that, and it's not talking about loss of death. It's talking about loss, like loss of a job, loss of, you know, a boyfriend leaving you, a girlfriend leaving you, whatever it is. And then they were basically saying there's more tragic things out there, like a loss of a loved one, but it's about healing your heart and trying to move forward. So to not think loss is terrible, because it's actually, it's not in death, but in general, because it's a learning experience and it helps you become more healthy and to heal and get to that higher plateau you need to be in.
Okay.
Yep. So we will be right back. I hope you enjoyed some of our little tidbits, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks. Back to It's a Great Day, Wisconsin. We're here with Sarah and Sharon with Pampered Chefs, with Give a Hoot in Verona, with self-awareness about depression and mental health. Sarah, could you please tell us why you're a part of this event?
I feel really strongly about mental health awareness, and so it's a great way to raise awareness and give back.
Can you give a little bit of information how they might contact you so that they can buy some of your products?
Sure. You can go on to Pampered Chef, and my name is Sarah Teely, and you can go on to my website. It's www.pamperedchef.com. biz slash Sarah Thiele. It's SARAHTHIELE.
So why are you a part of Give a Hoot? How are you helping this event?
Actually, my manager was supposed to be here, but she had a family emergency come up, so I volunteered for her. And once I found out what it's about, it's a great cause. I have a couple of nephews and nieces that have major depression and schizophrenia, so I think this is great that I can support it.
Yes, most definitely. Well, do you have some information you might want to let our audience know so they can contact you if they are interested in green products?
If you want to contact me, you can get on my website, which is www.karenjudd.norwex.biz.
So can you tell us a little bit of why you want to help Give a Hoot?
Because depression is a very serious issue. I think a lot of people have it, and I support a cause versus any other thing.
Well, this is awesome. And look at the cute little owls and stuff you have. I mean,
Right, and could you tell us a little bit of why you're supporting Give a Hoot today?
Sure. I have children of my own, so depression is important, and I know it needs to be well known because a lot of it can counteract and be connected with bullying in schools and things like that. So I think it's a huge issue that needs to be touched and approached everywhere.
Yeah, so true, so true. Well, Lindsay, do you have any information that you can tell the audience if they want to get in contact with you with this amazing product that you have here?
Sure. My website is lindsayallen.michi.com, and it's lindsayallen.miche.com. I think that's right. lindsayallen.michi.com. Otherwise, you can go to our website and check that out. It's super fun and functional and very fashion forward.
It's on 45 minutes. It looks great, and all of a sudden, it kind of gives you a little boost, and even like some of these vitamins and supplements, you feel down and depressed. I mean, it just kind of gets you a little bit motivated.
hi, it's me, Kathy, with Lisa Oyman with Give a Hoot. Lisa, thank you so much for inviting us to the event and letting us be a part of it. It's a great turnout. You have had a lot of vendors and everything. Could you let us know what Give a Hoot is about?
It's an event to raise awareness of depression specifically, but mental illness in general. I've struggled with depression myself for a long time, so it's an event that I hadn't really heard a whole lot about. You hear a lot about Relay in the area and stuff like that, so it was something that is close to me, and it just is not very well heard of. So
Yeah, and so what prompted you to start this fundraiser for the event?
just because I would like people to know that it's okay to have depression. There's a huge stigma with it about it not being okay. It's kind of an invisible disease that is for a lot of people a lifelong thing.
Yeah.
So that you have to deal with, and I kind of wanted people to know that it's okay.
Yeah.
And I think the foundation that we're going through, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, is a big help in that. They've done a lot, so I just wanted to raise some funds and help them out where I could.
Well, that's great, and especially with the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's. Some people say that during the holidays, suicidal rates are the highest during that time. So this is something that we do need to be more aware of, and that it's not a you're not voodoo or
Yes, exactly.
it's anxiety, you have depression or whatever it is.
Yep.
So I think it's awesome, Lisa, that you're bringing this awareness in the community that it's okay. We're human. We do have our moments, and it's not okay anymore for people just to stifle all those feelings.
And that'll make it worse, actually. So it's, I wanted people to know that there are other people out there too. So during this time of season, even with all the family around you at this time of year, you can feel very alone. So just kind of want people to know that there's people out there.
Yeah, there's people that really want to help and reach out. You don't need to be alone, sitting in your home by yourself. There are people that want to reach out to you and help, like Lisa,
Yes,
and all the
very
vendors
much.
you have here. So what does it mean to you to have all these vendors coming out to support you?
You're gonna make me cry. I was thinking about this last night. It means a lot to me. I was not expecting this much of a response to it. We ended up with like 20 vendors who signed up, and I'm pretty sure most of them showed up today.
It sure looks
So
like it.
yeah, we've definitely got a full house, and it means a lot to me that these ladies and gentlemen are willing to support this cause when it is so close to me. So it was a huge thing when people just my Facebook blew up, because I started most of it with Facebook invites, and it just blew up my Facebook, and it was really moving for me. So
Well, it's so awesome. You have such a big heart, because not very many people, they see these causes and they see things going on around town, situations, and no one, they're like, wow, something should really be done about that, but no one actually gets up off their butt and does it.
Yeah.
And you are one of the stars of our community. I have to give you kudos, Lisa, because if it wasn't for you, who would know? And it wouldn't have brought us out here either, because we wouldn't have known about it.
Yeah.
That there isn't a lot of awareness about it. And
Yeah.
we need to say it's okay. Well, this is awesome. Do you have any information you want to give out there?
there's a lot of good information on the NAMI website. I got, we're doing a few handouts today of crisis numbers, and there's a Madison number that's open 24 hours. So the website that NAMI has is really great. There's a lot of links, a lot of connections there, groups you can get into and things like that that'll help you. Because sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger than it is your family, just because you don't want to hurt them. So so we've got a lot of that information that we're kind of giving out today, and that website is awesome for if you need help.
That's great. And just know that this event at Wildcat Lanes, is this going to be an annual event?
I'm gonna try. I would really like it to be. This time of year is really good because it is the holidays, and it gets people together, and it is a tough time for a lot of people. So I'm hoping.
Yeah. So it would be awesome. And if anybody wants to donate, contact Lisa. Lisa, do you have information like an email address or anything they can contact you to donate?
Yes, I do. It would be lmoimon, OIMOEN @hotmail.com. And you can email me anytime.
That's great. Well, I hope everybody, and I encourage everybody to please donate to this cause. I'm sure I don't think there's a family out there that doesn't have a member that isn't suffering from anxiety, depression, whatever kind of situation they're going through emotionally. That's just life. It's stress, and it's more stressful now than it's ever been, I would think.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, and thank you for inviting us.
Thank you for coming. I was really shocked when you guys contacted us, so that was amazing. So thank you guys for coming.
Meant to be. Well, thank you, everyone, and we'll see ya. Bye.
Welcome back to It's a Great Day, Wisconsin. I'm Andrielle Moore with your jobs. We have awesome jobs for you today. University of Wisconsin-Madison. We also have the City of Fitchburg and Saris. The University of Wisconsin-Madison is hiring a custodian and also a lead custodian. The pay rate for the custodian position is $11.40. The lead custodian pays $12.07. They all include benefits. These are full-time positions with various shifts. The beginning date is October 14th. So last week, applications will be accepted. This is an open job opportunity. You can definitely check them out at www.ohr.wisc.edu/cob. Or you can currently check out their uwemployment.html page, where this job code is 1303985. All applications can be taken to 21 North Park Street and at Suite 5101, which is on the 5th floor. The deadline for this position is at 4:30 p.m. November 15th. So definitely make sure that you take an opportunity to go apply for that job. Next up, we have the City of Fitchburg is hiring a police officer. Police officers are definitely pride and prestigious jobs to have, and the City of Fitchburg has this position open. You can make sure to go down. They are offering excellent benefit package, and their current hiring rate is $53,124 annually. To be considered to be a part of the team, make sure that you apply at city.fitchburg.wisc And excuse me, I'll correct that. That's city.fitchburg.wi for Wisconsin.us. All applications must be received by 11:59 p.m. on November 17th. So definitely, if you're interested in becoming an officer, pride and prestigious protector of the city of Fitchburg, make sure to apply for that position. And also in Fitchburg, we have SARS, they have 3 positions open. They have shipping clerk available, a press operations, a rotary drain bender, and a general assembly position. So they actually have 4 positions available. These are second shift opportunities, and they are Monday through Thursday positions. Shift is for 4:30 p.m. to 3 a.m. You must be able to lift at least 50 pounds and stand for an extended period of time. If you would like to apply for the press operator position, this person needs to have at least 2 years of experience in this field. All applications can be filled out and or mailed to the 5253 Verona Road, Fitchburg, Wisconsin address, or you can email your resumes to employment@saris, which is SARIS.com. This positions also include full benefits. Well, I hope that you had an opportunity to write down and get a list of all of the jobs that we're offering this week. If you have any jobs that you're interested in for us to feature here on our show, or if you'd like to come in and be a special guest, or make sure that you check our website out because it just launched. It's awesome. It has all of the people who've been featured on our show where you can go into any of the businesses and mention that you saw them on a Great Day Wisconsin, and you can get discounts. Our web address is greatdaywisconsin.com. You can also add us on Facebook and get special sneak peeks as our shows are being produced. And that's Great Day Wisconsin on Facebook. Make sure to email us if you have any inquiries or want us to feature a job that's coming up for your business in the great state of Wisconsin at greatdaywisconsin@gmail.com.
And they're decorated all for Halloween, and we do the same thing for Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the other holidays too, so we're pretty festive.
You're located at Hill Del Mar. Correct. Is there any phone number or website they can check out?
Yep. You can order cupcakes online or give us a call. The website is gg'scupcakesusa.com, or you can call us at the store 608-661-PINK 7465. So it's easy to remember.
Center, and I'm here with Farm
would you tell us a little bit about what you have here today?
Sure. We offer 6 varieties of jam. We offer very unique flavors, things you don't normally find in a grocery store. I grow the majority of the fruits and vegetables myself as much as I can.
Wow.
Obviously, kiwi or pineapple I have to, purchase, but yeah, that's what we do.
And so, where do you have your jams at?
Well, I'm from Horicon, Wisconsin, which is about an hour north of Madison, and I currently have them at Leroy Meats in Horicon, but I'm also on the web at farmfreshgourmet.net. So I'm really small. I started this summer, so I'm expanding, but I'm hoping to get to the Madison area, so hopefully soon.
This is awesome. This is really good.
Yep, that's apple pie. Obviously, it has like the spice and the flavor that you think that apple pie would have.
Apple pie, try that.
I will.
Yeah, and then they have carrot cake.
Yep, that's a seasonal one that we had, but I think I'm going to keep it on because it's been a pretty big hit here. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah.
That tastes like carrot cake.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then we also have a Sunday jam, which is very popular, and that's strawberry, raspberry, and cream de cocoa.
Using up all your spoons.
That's all right.
That is one of the best.
And I really like the fact that these jams, they're not just for toast. You can put them on like pancakes, you can put them on ice cream, just a wide variety of uses for them. Oh yeah, there was a guy here yesterday talking about putting the blueberry lime on duck. So, yeah.
That sounds awesome. I'm gonna try the blueberry. Blueberries are my favorite.
I have blueberry I'm constantly brushing my teeth because I used to make blueberries. That's good. That's awesome. Farm Fresh Gourmet. Contact them. They're worth taking a look at. Hopefully we'll have them on our show soon. Thanks. We're here at the costume contest. Semi-finalists. And the finalists. And guess what? She won. Yay! Emily won. Thank you, Emily. She's the mime. Can you believe this? A mime. She's a mime. See? She's so much better than I am, the Spider Queen. And Matt, the semi-finalist, is the Phantom of the Opera. Right? Well, thank you. You win the $25 gift card, Visa cash card. Yay! Yeah. And you get candy.
Yay! I'll take that.
And it's a great day. Yay! Wow, we hope you join us next year, and hopefully there'll be more gift cards and more cash to give away. So please tune in next time, and please keep us in your thoughts and prayers, and join us again next time. Yay, Emily won. Thank you. It's a great day, Wisconsin!
If you think you need it, we should get it.
Look at those
Want my number?
Well, we'll do ours. You do yours. Does Hell have a number?
Thank you, sir. How you doing, baby? Oh, you're all ready?
Right there, Wisconsin, so.
All right, I don't need you got wristbands, no?
No, we're doing a TV show.
Oh, yeah. Should I be nice? Should I be clean?
Yes, we'll be on TV.
It has to be PG-13, right?
Yes.
I can't do that.
Try to be as clean as possible, because your grandma could be watching this show.
Who?
Your grandma.
My grandma? No way. She's already gone to hell.
You know what? Well, hell is a free FCC word. Now,
Yes, it is.
are we gonna have a good time?
You're gonna have a rockin' time.
Have you done this?
Yes, I have.
All right.
Want to shake a little tail?
Oh my gosh.
Was it good for you?
Yes, it was.
Was it good for me?
I thought you were having a bowel movement, but that's okay.
It could be.
Well, we are excited.
All right. Have fun, take a left, and moving on.
All right. Come on.
Car!
See, we behind the scare. We can't be behind the scare. I'm behind the camera. Oh, no, don't show me.
Get in front of the scare. Whoa. Got the light
It's
to
a
scare
lot
him.
better if you turn off the lights.
Think so?
Hi, how you doing, camera guy? What's the pretty camera? You guys don't add on if I can have it for my collection.
Whoa, man.
You're not much of a talker, are you? Hello, are you in there? Is there an inner voice I can talk to somehow? Where are you going? Stop right. Hey, sir, keep moving, please. Thank you.
Oh, here we go. That's good footage. Good. Whoa. TV show. Thanks for the cue. Yes.
Man, that guy looks like he's got
He
some.
makes you want to kiss him on the lips.
Man, that
So
makeup
cute.
is awesome.
And then he gonna give him the scares that girl just gave you.
They look like a path or something. Man.
Welcome to my house! Well, come on in, don't just stay in there. Why don't y'all stay a while? I'll have you for breakfast.
What you got cooking?
The previous customers!
So somebody open the door.
Well, go on ahead.
Okay.
Yes!
Okay.
Watch your step, please. That's a very interesting prosthesis you had there, my friend.
This place is a little too tight.
Come on, Jake.
Oh, wait, you know it's coming.
You can do it.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Wait, there's Nick Christmas.
Oh, whoa.
Interesting.
There you go, bro.
Please, come in, please.
Oh, wow.
Take your seat, please. The doctor will be with you any moment. My patient. Oh, the doctor, there's so many. Which one can I have, doctor? Give me your heart.
Oh, he's pretty deep. Yeah, so pretty. I just want to fly up.
We're here at Psycho Circus, and it's scary. Oh my goodness, we're in the Psycho Circus at Eugster Farm, and we are going to be going through this maze. Well, I'm
Kathy is gonna make it through. She's not sure yet, but I'm definitely gonna make it through. We're gonna hold Kathy's hand and we're gonna get her back to the Psycho Circus right at the end.
You might see me wet my pants, I don't know. But anyway, we're here with all the great people that are involved with Eugster's Scream Fest here, and you need to come down and visit. I don't know if you can see everybody, they're all glowing, and
we've got some little ones back here.
Oh yeah. Woo! You need to be in 3D glasses to get the full effect.
You gotta get the full effect with the 3D glasses. I mean, the scare is awesome. The scare is real.
It is on!
Come visit us! Stay tuned.
No, we have.
Did your experience change?
Oh my goodness.